So suppose this is the left atrium and this is the left ventricle. This is the right atrium and this is the right ventricle. I believe you people know left side of the heart deals with oxygenated blood, therefore left side of the heart I have shown in red color, whereas the right side of the heart that deals with deoxygenated blood, which I have shown in blue color. Now from the left ventricle arises the aorta that supplies oxygenated blood to various body parts, and from the right ventricle arises the pulmonary artery, and this pulmonary artery then approaches to the lungs. Now we are talking about the fetal life. During fetal life, these lungs are not well developed, means they are immature. Immature means there is no oxygen in the lungs, and since there is no oxygen in the lungs, the blood vessel which is approaching to the lungs will be having very high pressure. Now which blood vessel approaches to the lungs? Yes, it is the pulmonary artery. The pulmonary artery is approaching to the lungs, and since lungs there is no oxygen, the pressure of the pulmonary artery will be so high that the pulmonary circulation may rupture. Therefore, to solve this problem, to avoid this thing, there is a communication between the aorta and the pulmonary artery, and this communication is known as ductus arteriosus. Okay, so ductus arteriosus is present in the fetal life only, and this is the prostaglandin PGE2 that maintains this ductus arteriosus. After childbirth, this PGE2 stops and therefore the ductus arteriosus closes off. Now just read the second point. PGE2 is continuously produced locally in the ductus arteriosus by COX2 during fetal life, keeps it patent. At birth, its synthesis stops and closure occurs. Okay. So basically this ductus arteriosus is present in the fetal life. So after childbirth, this ductus arteriosus should be closed off. Okay, it should be closed off. But sometimes what happens, after childbirth also this ductus arteriosus is not closed, it remains open. This condition is known as patent ductus arteriosus. And if the ductus arteriosus remains open, then what will happen? This ductus arteriosus is nothing but this is the communication between the aorta and the pulmonary artery, and when it remains open even after childbirth, so what will happen? This aorta have got a very high pressure, and there is chances that some blood may move back into the pulmonary artery, so this may result in a fall in the cardiac output. So therefore we need to close this ductus arteriosus after childbirth, and for closing it we have got two ways. First way is doing a cardiac surgery where we'll open the heart and ligate it, but cardiac surgery is quite risky. The second option is we can give certain drugs. See, this ductus arteriosus is maintained basically because of PGE2. So what if we supply a drug that will reduce the level of PGE2? So you can see drugs such as aspirin and indomethacin induces closure when it fails to occur spontaneously. Okay, so we can use drugs such as aspirin and indomethacin that will inhibit the level of this PGE2, thereby it will cause closure of the ductus arteriosus. Next, prostaglandins generated mainly by COX